Hello and thank you for watching Happy Duck Sheds. I'm not showing any particular model on this one. What I'm going to do is show you the construction that goes into each of the Graceland Portable Buildings that we vend, that we sell. And the way they're constructed, the way they're made, the way they're built is what has always attracted me to them anyway. Did carpentry and some building in high school, things like that. Did a little bit of carpentry out in Las Vegas, putting up postage stamps, homes. And I got to tell you, these buildings are made better than some of the ones that I swung a hammer on and ran a skill saw on in Vegas. So one of the things I want to start off showing you, it's an important little part of engineering. So this 2x4 here ends right there. This 2x4 here goes all the way to the corner, straight through. This 2x4 here goes all the way to the corner, and this 2x4 here ends right there. Every one of the corners is an overlapping, interlocking corner. They're nailed through all the way through those two 2x into these. Okay? Now, one thing I can tell you about this one is doubled up. This corner doubled up and then single. Okay? So, you've got every corner in this building built with interlocking and double strengthened corners. Because if you knock the corners down on any building, that's going to be your downfall. Now, not an opportunity in this one because this is a lofted cabin with a porch. If you just had a lofted building, all the corners would look like that. In this case, it's still doubled up right there. It's just that we don't have the interlocking because coming across, there's the other half of the interlocking, and we couldn't do that because the roof got in the way. So now, second thing that we're going to talk about is the reflective barrier that's in the roof. Okay? Not a standard thing, but it's highly recommended that you do it just because this is one of those things that will keep your building from turning into a hot box. I really don't want to order one for you if you're not going to have that done, just because it's minimal cost, but maximum benefit. This is something worth doing. That reflective barrier does make a big, big difference. People don't think about it, but it's something that actually happens. Okay, now I'm going to show you this. And you're going, why is he just showing us a wall? Well, because this wall is not like a wall in every portable building that you look at. Okay, if you take a look at this wall, that's Duratemp. Okay, about 99 bucks a sheet at current prices. 5/8 inch thick plywood siding. Okay, it's one of those things that you're like, man, I sure would like to have something built with that, but I just can't afford to buy the parts for it. But why not, instead of buying the parts for it, why not just buy the building, let somebody else put it together, put a 7-year workmanship warranty on it, 25 years on the roof, lifetime limited warranty on all pressure treated lumber in the floor, which means the runners and the floor joists and the floor itself. That's pressure treated flooring. And it's all tongue and groove. So it's not going to bounce around. You're not going to have one seam pop up on you in the middle of the night and you're going, okay, why did it do that? Okay. Now the other thing I want to show you is each stud is doubled up on every seam. Okay. So there's one, and then we have 16-inch spans, not 24. Got to watch out for some portable buildings that are 24-inch spans on them, which means that gap between these two right in the middle of that, there would be a 2x there, but there would not be that one, and that one there would not be there, okay? If you've been in construction at all, you're gonna understand just how much stronger that wall is and how much stronger it's gonna stand up, okay? Every one of the seams, they're double 2x. Adds to more strength of the building. That's why. Now I'm going to show you one other thing here real quick. This is our hurricane screw. Okay? It is a hurricane screw because it goes through both those pieces of wood into that truss / rafter. I'm pretty sure that's a truss is what they would call that. So that truss right there has a hurricane screw going through it. Now, it's not just this little screw. It's a nice long screw that goes up into it a little ways. What that does is it actually locks down the whole roof, and it's on all sides. Every single one of them has it. See, there's another one right there peeking out at us. There's one peeking out at us from the right. So every one of the trusses that you see here. Now the trusses are on 24-inch centers. So there's a good example of a difference between 24-inch centers and 16-inch centers. Okay? So hurricane screw and every one of the trusses going up makes it where this is going to be capable of withstanding 160-mile-an-hour wind on the roof. Your building is going to last on the roof. One of the things that Graceland does is if you are in the rent-to-own program and you're renting it on a rent-to-own, for the first 7 years, same year as the warranty goes, or for the duration of the period that you're doing the rent-to-own, any act of God is covered by an insurance policy that Graceland puts on there. So if it gets wiped out and you need a new building, you will get a new building. And you are going to stop making rent payments on the building that you had on your property because it's not there anymore or it's unusable. Act of God took it out. So, say we get one of our nice panhandle twisters and your shed go live at a neighbor's house, except it may have landed on the roof or on its side. You don't have to make payments on that building anymore if you're in the rent-to-own program. It will do it for you. Now, after that rent-to-own program's over with, I do suggest that you talk to your guys who have your homeowner's policy and see about getting that added on. My dad ended up getting new buildings at his place one time. And it's for the reason that I mentioned. All right, overhead storage. Overhead storage is 2x6s, not 2x4s. Now, is that OSB? Yes, because it is in a dry area. But the nice thing about this is it's not just 4 feet. This is 6 feet of overhead storage back here. The front end has got 4. All right, and the reason I'm showing you inside, this is the lofted barn cabin, which means that it has a porch on the front. All right, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But we're talking about the construction on this more than anything else. Okay, one of the other things about the ceiling, see those plates up there? Okay, plates up there, it's double plated. So there's plates there too. Okay, and it's double plated on all the joints on the trusses. All right. That gives stability to your joints on your trusses where they're all meeting up. Can't stress how strong that corner is just because it doubled up right there. All right. This is a residential door. They call it a 9-light residential door. That little baggie up there has all the plug-ins for you to put over your own screw covers whenever the time comes. I'm going to step out here real fast, show you. There's the front of the dual pane thermal window. It's dual pane thermal. The standard is a single pane. I'm going to urge you to get dual pane. Sorry, didn't mean to put my reflection in there. Hope I didn't break your TV or your phone. And then we have the front porch. And what I want to show you on the front porch actually is not so much the porch. The porch is awesome, okay? Why don't they build buildings with porches on them anymore? But one of the things I want to show you on this is right here. That's a 2x4 floor joist, or 2x6 floor joist, okay? The beautiful thing about the 2x6 floor joist is there's another one right behind it. So that's doubled up. So it's actually a 4x6 floor joist, and then you see the lag bolt going into the runners underneath. All of that wood that we're looking at right now has a lifetime limited warranty on it. That's an important thing. Especially if you're in areas where we, have damage. Mold causes damage. Insects cause damage. But they got 25-year limited lifetime warranty on it, because if you put the building down exactly as Graceland will ask you to do it, which means it's on blocks, then your limited lifetime warranty is going to come into effect if there's ever any damage on it. Same way goes with this roof. That's a 25-year warranty on that roof. It's not a very thin tin can kind of gauge metal. I'm going to show you this right here. If you want to look it up, probably find it under our panel. Steel roof has a 25-year warranty on it. I've had people tell me, I can build it cheaper than that. Sure you can. Who's going to give you your warranty? Who's going to guarantee the work? Workmanship on all these buildings is 7 years. So there's a 7-year guarantee. This is Happy Ducks. Thank you very much for watching the video on what practices Graceland does on there that other people don't. Have a fantastic day.